Says we're live. Hello, hello. I'm trying to say that because that's what Anya always says. She said, hello, hello. And that's her thing. Hi everyone. Goodness. Housekeeping first. I think I'm alive. I want to make sure you all can hear me and can see me. So if I can get a yes, yes. Yes, yes, wonderful. Awesome. Great. Hello, hello. Oh, yes, I am live. My phone is now telling me. Hi everyone. Day 3 of our November challenge. So not day 3 of November because today is I think November the 5th and it's voting day here in the United States. So go vote. And I encourage you to exercise your right, and so go do that. But yeah, day 3 of our November challenge, which let's be honest, we don't really, have to be challenged. Hi, Julie. Hi, Anya. Hi, J Media. We don't really have to be challenged to crochet every day. But it is fun. It's a unique experience to kind of give ourselves that. Hi, Tracy. Oh, I'm so glad you got to be here from Spain. Awesome. Yeah, so it's just, crocheting every day is well, honestly, it's just part of my makeup. It's who I am now ever since I've discovered crochet. But it is fun to put a little challenge to ourselves. So how is your crochet every day going? Julie, I know you're crocheting every day. Are y'all doing wearables? Are you doing blankets? Are you doing Christmas makes? Are you finishing up items? You are, but you can't say what. Exactly. See, we're all getting good at the T's, aren't we, Julie? Good job. Yes, it is fun to be able to crochet every day. And yeah, Julie is doing something really very unique and fun. So that's something we all can look forward to, which is awesome. But it is so addictive. Oh, yes. It is, the coziness, I mean, it's like you just look forward to it. Tracy, you're doing what? The final single crochet or your vintage Windermere nearly finished. Oh, yes. Oh, I bet that's gorgeous. So you did it in the vintage yarn pack? Is that what you mean by vintage Windermere? Oh, how nice. That is awesome. So I'm doing a little bit of everything. Yes. Oh, I bet it is. That is my favorite. I can't say it's my favorite yarn pack, but the vintage pack is just I love them all. I love them all, but it is one of my favorites. I can't wait to see it. Are you posting it in the Facebook group? Ophelia's Facebook group because I'd love to see it. Definitely do if you haven't already. I'll go check it out. Um but I like to crochet something I filled the room with all of my, like, wearables and blankets today so I could kinda show you and talk about it, and, in doing that, I realized I have a pink problem. I don't know if you guys noticed. Pink, let's see, a pink hexagon cardigan, a pink in the back Venice cardigan. You're ashamed to say you have my pansy pack. I don't know what to make with. Oh, yeah. See, you love pink too, Julie. My granddaughter does too. And so and she encourages my love of pink. And so but I've decided maybe I need to, find a different like I did the purple. Oh gosh. I'm horrible with the names. It's the Sal Anya can tell me if she can type fast enough. Hi, friend from Ohio. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, thank you, Tracy. That's very sweet. But anyway, Sal Bolero. Yes, that's it. Bolero. Yes. And so I did that in purple, which I really liked. That was a different color for me. And so I've really been embracing the purple here lately. Yeah. So, well, first I wanna say let's see, well, I wanted to ask you about something. I wanted to remind myself to ask you guys before we got into the topic. Today's topic is gonna be about wearables versus blankets, um, and what we think, what we like, the pros and the cons. And maybe whatever it was that I was gonna tell you at the beginning will come back to me. Oh, I know what it was. Hey, if you're watching this on a replay later, please comment below. Any of the questions that I asked that you want to answer, just put it in the comments. I'm gonna read them. I'll probably talk about them the very next day. I know we can't all meet at this certain time. This is just happens to be the time that is works out for my family and what I'm doing right now. And so but I want you to be part of it too. So leave your comments, answer any questions, leave comments telling me what you think, topics you would like to talk about. But I want to invite you all, of course, all of those that are here. No, I have not, Anya. I should. All of you that are here, please continue. I mean, what I really want to do is interact with you more than just, have something that I want to talk about. But I also want to do that with all of you watching the replay. So I just wanted to invite you to leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, and let's have a conversation. Okay, so Ophelia, sorry. Okay, let me say this. When I talk about anything on Anya's channel, I'm gonna refer to it as Ophelia. And if you know anything about me, you know I love that channel. If I'm talking about Anya herself personally, I'll always say Anya. So she said, "Have you had your colors done?" I I make the projects now in colors that suit me and suit my outfits. See, you're not a pink girl. Well, I had my colors done when I was probably, oh my gosh, like 15 or 16. I think my mom or somebody might have got into Mary Kay and somebody came over, which is a makeup brand. And someone came over one time and, did these little things you put up. And so at that time, I think I was I don't know, it's the pink, the white, the blue. I know it's not a fall. I wanna say a spring, color person. But anyway, so I've just always stuck to I like wearing white, I like wearing blue, and I like wearing pink, and that's pretty much, the little place. I wear a lot of black now, but I think that's just because I'm, older and I don't know, more serious. I don't know. But anyway, you're a winter. Oh, okay. So, see, I think it's just really smart. I see that. It makes a big difference once you understand your color, what suits you. I think it makes a lot of sense to then start making your wearables. I'm working on this one with the I chose this color for my next wearable years ago. The Highland Heathers, is called Firth, which I love because it's like Colin Firth, but anyway. And I'm making the um oh my gosh, names and everything go away from me. I'm a winter too, and I'm allowed black, which is great. Yeah, see. So this I get nervous and you have to forgive me. So my mind goes completely blank. But I'm working on it's not the castle shell poncho, that's what I'm wearing. It's oh my gosh. Teresa, you need to write these things down. But I know talk about it so much, you think it'd be on top of my head, but when I get nervous, I forget things. But anyway, see how beautiful it's coming out in this color? Y'all know which this is. The Woodbury Castle shawl. That's it. She's probably screaming at her screen, Teresa. But yes, so I'm making this and I'm so happy because I made it before. I want to say it's one of the first shawls I ever made and I sold it. And so when Anya told me about this yarn, I was like, "Oh, yeah, look at the twist on it." And see, it's got a little bit of variegation, like the green in it. I'm just it's so pretty. I can't wait. But I like to wear a lot of blue. See? Love that in the blue. Isn't that see? And I like to wear a lot of blue, so I will love wearing this, all the time. And I'm making it, long enough so you can wrap it around you and tie it in the back. So, um and if you're wondering where Jeff McKelvey is, the husband, I banished him to the house. And so, actually, I begged him to stay out here, and he's like, "No, you'll be laughing too much." And so he left. But, so I say I banished him, but he left. But it was yeah, it was he was smart. He's like, "No, I'm gonna go and let you do your thing." And I'm like, "Okay, good." So, but anyway, let's talk about crochet wearables versus blankets because This was a big transition for me to go. I wanna say at first, all I crocheted was wearables because all I did was hats and scarves, that's all I knew how to do, and then, I went to Anya's channel and I started doing ponchos. And that's when I was like, I don't have to worry about sizing, and so I loved doing ponchos. I did the poncho in a weekend, that's my favorite, and I gave it away, which, I'm glad I gave it away because I gave it away to someone who's very sweet, and I know she'll wear it, and she really loved it, but now I need to make myself another one, which I thought about doing a challenge, like, I'm doing one and seeing if I can really do it in a weekend. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Anybody wanna join me in it? We could do, an Ophelia Talks Crochet, challenge. Uh, can we really do a poncho in a weekend? Let's do it. Comment below and let's think about it. Um, See, exactly. It's like, here's the thing, here's what's different. You almost finished the body of a cardigan, one that's coming out this week. Ophelia talks. Yes, yes, exactly. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. I'm so learning how to read faster and to talk to you guys. So, but yes, I completely agree with you. I mean, that's what we should do. We should definitely have a crochet in a weekend challenge and see if we can really do it in a weekend. Um, but that's what really got me into doing, wearables was when I learned you could do, ponchos, and so that got me excited about it, and I was intimidated to do blankets. I'll tell you, I didn't really think I would ever crochet a blanket, and now I still tend to do smaller blankets, but it's only because, I'm trying to do them quicker for the channel, but if I'm doing it for myself personally, I like to do blankets because, I know y'all gonna say, "Gosh, all she ever does is love on Anya," but I love her. But it's because, I learned from her right there, yeah. This was the very first blanket I've ever made, and it's the first cowl, which is a crochet along I've ever done, and I was completely, like, intimidated and even said it in a group, "I don't think I could do this," and everybody encouraged me, and so I thought, "Okay, I'm gonna try it," but it's a blanket, and I had no idea I would be able to do a blanket. A blanket's my first project back in the '70s. Oh, how fun. Oh, friend, you've been crocheting a long time, haven't you? See, I've only been crocheting since 2020. That's when I learned all this. But this blanket was the very first one I did, and Anya was just like, "Just do each week what I tell you to do." And I think that's what helped me because I didn't think about it as a blanket. It's like you do what you're supposed to do that week, and then, you feel like you finished, you accomplished, you got that accomplishment feeling, that I would get from doing small projects, and then the next thing you know, "Oh, now here's your next week of instructions," and so you don't focus on, the big enormity, you break it down in little steps, you just do step by step. When I first started at the, post office where my husband works, where we met, but anyway, um he would tell me actually was the person that trained me, but he would say, "Just 1 box at a time," because I would get, like, intimidated, and I was like, "Oh, all this," and he's like, "Just do 1 box at a time," and so I feel like that's what Anya did for me. She broke it down and said, "Just do 1 week at a time," and so before I knew it, I had that great big old blanket, and I absolutely love it, and then I did the Windermere. Just do the 1 week at a time, and before I know it, now I've got this massive, huge blanket. And if I had looked at it at the beginning and thought, "Look at this big blanket I gotta do," I don't think I ever would have done it. But you're right. Now, I wanna say okay, let me catch up about the cardigan. Do not feel intimidated about making that Venice cardigan, okay? Because I have to say, I am not a fast crocheter. I'm not a very advanced crocheter, but you can do this. I mean, I even did half of it wrong and realized I was making boxes instead of actually doing the 2 double crochets together and then the chain one. And so I had to start over again, but it was so completely easy. It's very user beginner friendly, I'm telling you. And then when you're done, it looks so professional. I mean, it does. It looks so nice. So, yes, do it. I'm telling you, Tracy, do it. And we'll do one together if you want to. Yeah, I mean, well, I've gotta make another one. I want that, as I said yesterday, that granite color. I want a gray one because I feel like I'll wear it more, in other things, but I'm gonna slow down for a minute because it's already been 15 minutes, and I don't think I took a breath since I said hello. So, take a breath. But yes, and I'm gonna take something to drink. Okay. That's when you found Anya too, 2020? Yeah. Me either. I never heard the word cow before. I was like, "What is a cow?" And because I have an accent, it sounds like I'm saying cow, C-O-W, which I probably am, but it's cal, C-A-L. But yeah, I didn't either. I had no idea what they were talking about, and then it was gonna be a mystery yarn pack, and I was like, "What if I don't like the colors?" I was just like but I trusted her. Something about everything that she said and every video and just, the way all of her lives said, "Just trust me. I'm not gonna steer you in the wrong direction." And so that's why I was like, "Okay, I'm all in." And it has completely changed my crochet life. I mean, that's where this blanket came from, the book bag blanket. It's so heavily inspired by her. And it's got a little bag and it all folds up in it. And, she is a wonderful teacher. And that is what I have learned is that I think there are people who are naturally born teachers, and then there are people who are naturally born sharers. I'm a sharer. I love to share. That's just my nature. I love to, if I find something and I got a great tip for you, I'm going to tell it. It's why I loved the shop. I would soak up all these people who would come into the yarn shop and would tell me, "Oh, you do this, you do that." And I was always writing it down and trying to get tips. And then I would pass that on. And I think that's why I have a YouTube channel because I just love to share things. Now, I do think teaching is a skill that I can learn, but it takes effort. Like, I have to learn a proper way of, explaining things in full detail. Whereas Anya is she just lit a fire underneath me. And so I just love it. She turned it on into this world of crochet for me. I mean, look at all this stuff that I have crocheted. My room is not even I have tons of stuff. And it's all because she continues to give us great ideas and things to do. So I don't know if that was a good subject to talk about today or not, because I could talk all day about this crochet versus wearables. So a few more things I want to mention before I say goodbye, because as we turn around, it's always almost time to go. Um, that Where's it? Where did it? I'm gonna check my notes. Sorry for a second. Um, I don't know what I had one more thing I wanted to talk to you about. It'll pop in my head just as I go to say goodbye. But I want to say, okay. Let me go and tell you this. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be she is amazing and so fun. You're right. It just makes you she, presents things in such a fun way, but she entertains us, she takes us on a journey, it's time travel, it is the whole package, and I honestly don't think you find that on any other channel, which is why, her channel has just blown up and is so wonderful because she puts so much into it. Her and her whole team. And so, you're cooking dinner again? Julie, what are you having for dinner? I wanna know. What are you having? Oh, stop it, Anya, stop it. I can't help it. She is Mrs. Tease. Um, Tomorrow, let me say this real quick while I'm waiting on Julie to tell us what she's cooking for dinner. Tomorrow, I forgot I have a doctor's appointment at 10 a.m. So I will be coming on live at 1 p.m. Oh, fish and chips. Okay, I'll be coming on at 1 p.m. my time, US Central, tomorrow. So join me if you can. I'd love to have a talk with you again, but I just want to let you know tomorrow I forgot I have a doctor's appointment at this time. So 1 p.m. Okay, the reason I go, "Oh," is Jeff and I found a really, really good, fish and chips place, fish and fries, and it was fabulous. It was so, so good, and, we would go there, and then they closed down, and we have not been able to find anybody that's any good or has had that again. So I bet yours is delicious. Enjoy. I have no idea what we're having for tonight for dinner because Teresa hasn't come up with anything yet. But anyway, hey, everybody, we're almost at the 20-minute mark, and I don't wanna over yes, I want to come see all of you. Oh, how sweet. Yes, leave me a thumbs up, share, let's join in the fun. Let's do a poncho on a weekend challenge. I think January would be a great month for that. So let's talk about that and see if we can build that up. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have a lovely day or have had a lovely day. And hey guys, don't forget to look for the beauty around you and within you. Okay, everybody. Bye. See you later. Bye.